Hello and welcome back to Real Reality Reviews. It's a tongue twister, but don't get it twisted. Okay guys, today we're back at it again with another recap and review of Season 1, Episode 5, Real Housewives of Abuja. Let's get into it. Episode 5 starts with the ladies getting ready for paintballing. They're grouped in different teams and they're having fun. Arafa, OJ and Comfort sit in a corner gisting. OJ spills on what happened after the pool party. She says Tutu went to the club with Samantha and Tutu's crew, those youngies. OJ continues. She says she heard Tutu screaming. Apparently she was drunk and had so much money on her.
What happened? What's the gist? Tell me. Comfort spill. I know you left. Tutu walks in and she's like, hi. Tutu drank some stuff. She went out clubbing, I guess. You remember her crew? After the whole thing. She had her crew and they all went out. And Sammy went with them. Who's Sammy? Samantha.
So she gave OJ and Comfort some money. Comfort said she felt bad collecting the money from Tutu considering the circumstance. OJ continues that Samantha lied to her. She lied she doesn't drink, but Samantha came back drunk as well. So OJ kept spilling, but Comfort cut her short and invited them, that's Arafa and OJ, to her house for a fragrance party.
I want to invite you guys to my house for a fragrance themed event because I noticed that you people were sneaking into my room.
How old are you guys? Why is this something that you really have to sit down and talk about that an adult was drunk? And so, just alcohol. The girl went out and had fun. They're making a big deal out of absolutely nothing. Exactly. In the next scene, Tutu Pie and Princess are shopping at a deli, and Tutu confronts Princess about the comments that her husband had made about fearing for Princess whenever she's going to be around Tutu Pie.
Something about on the table of which the thing has actually bothered me.
What? You even dropped back?
Yes.
What left you on the table?
You said, I remember we were opening up to each other on the table. You were explaining how, I've known Tutu, she's that. And the next thing, at brunch. Yeah. And the next thing you throw out, he said, be careful.
But I told my husband, Tutu is around. She was like, what? Please, he's afraid for.
Okay, so it's not coming from a malicious place.
No, he doesn't know you. I didn't have a conversation. He has probably had one conversation.
Okay, so I was
coming from me because I was basically telling him, you know how Tutu is now. Tutu, they fire, they go. You know?
And Princess says that it was her that told her husband those things. It wasn't coming from her husband because her husband doesn't know Tutu Pie. So she was telling her husband, you know how Tutu Pie can be like this and that. And then Tutu Pie, Boo Boo the fool, says that she believes her and that Princess doesn't have a single drop of bad blood for her. So she believes what she says. I don't know if Tutu Pie doesn't listen whenever people speak or whatever, but she's basically telling you that, girl, I told my husband those bad things about you and that's why he said he's scared. And then you're coming and saying she doesn't have bad blood for you. But anyway, that's you. So a Princess then asks about Jaruma, I guess to get the fire off of her. And Tutu Pie is like, Jaruma who? She's not checking for Jaruma. Jaruma is not in her radar at all. So they diss Jaruma about her diabolical activities, her ghostly appearance on the night of the pajama party, lingerie party. Depends on if you ask OJ or the girls. So in the next scene, OJ and Sammy are driving around.
OJ came to see me and we're driving around town.
It's nice catching up.
Same here.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Anyways, what's the scene I'm hearing?
Hi.
Who said Tutu Pie was drunk? Actually, Tutu and I went out and we didn't even have a drink. So I'm wondering how they're saying she's drunk.
This was so funny to me. Imagine I come and I pick you up and I'm like, let's just go for a drive. And then we just sit in the back of the car gossiping while someone drives us around town. We're not going anywhere to have lunch. We're not going shopping. We're just in the car. Okay, well, don't you people have houses? Exactly. So there's a rumor going around, and it's the rumor that came up at paintball. So Samantha asks OJ about it, and Samantha says that herself and Tutupai didn't even have a drink. She says they were not drunk at all. They didn't even drink. Like, they had no drinks at all. Samantha, why are you lying? Apparently, Samantha says she doesn't touch the devil's water. She does not drink at all. But Samantha put OJ in a corner because she said, if it wasn't for you, I don't think anybody would be talking about this at all. And I really liked how Samantha stood up in that moment. Like, okay, I hear you trying to lie and say that you were telling people that already knew or whatever. But if you didn't say anything at all, it wouldn't be in the forefront like it is now. Samantha says that OJ is a people pleaser. She's saying this in her diary cam, not to OJ directly. I agree with her. Yeah, me too. Next, Princess arrives at Arafa's house to meet her and is surprised to find Comfort there. And they, the three of them, now talk about OJ's story. While at Arafa's house, Comfort goes ahead to invite Princess to her fragrance party and warns about late coming. Princess is shocked at the handwritten invite, which also reads, "Come with your ATM cards."
But I want to invite you for a fragrance themed event at my house.
Oh, child, you're going to give us free fragrance.
I made handmade cards, Joe.
Hey.
Personal touch. I even made some art and craft.
Imagine somebody giving you this invite, okay? Imagine giving, okay, fine, I appreciate the handwritten text. And at the end of the day, you said, bring your ATM card. Honey, this is what you brought. Bring your ATM card. Okay, come on, do better. Like, just look at this. What did she use to, I mean, she said it was DIY, I understand, but put an effort.
Comfort and Princess argue about how Tutu would react to Comfort's party. And then Comfort brings up the age factor and how she's older with 18 years, blah, blah, blah.
My dear Princess! You have never seen how in the world.
You see, that is how, this is where the issue now, if I talk about age, between me and you alone is 18 years.
I think at this point she was so frustrated because Princess doesn't listen. Comfort was trying to make a point about Tutu Pie. And as she was talking, Princess kept saying, but have you met anyone like Tutu? Have you? She will never let anybody land on their point. So I think Comfort, by that point, she was so annoyed. Like, between me and you, there's 18 years and you can't even allow me to finish a sentence. Yeah. So Comfort even goes ahead to warn Princess to stop calling her Mommy G.O. because she was trying to set boundaries.
I'm not calling him Mommy Joe then. Because you're being insultive about it and I'm not going to talk anymore. Yes, no, you can't tell me that because I'm talking about it. Don't tell me the issue of Mommy Joe. Yeah, then I know what we're doing. It's time to set boundaries.
Arafa is just sitting there quiet. And then it gets really heated and insultive. Princess goes, she just wants to respect her elders, so she wouldn't insult Comfort.
I'm respecting my elders. That's what I'm doing.
Then Arafa tried to cut in. Princess shut her up, saying she's only supporting Comfort. I don't know why Princess, when you confront her, she always likes to act naive, like she didn't do anything wrong. Yes, but it's not insulting. Exactly. Yeah, I'm just saying Mommy Gio because you're always giving advice. No, there are plenty other people that also give advice. And also, so how will you feel if people call you Bobrisky? And they start calling you Bobrisky and they say it's because you're always dressed up. I'm not insulting you, it's because you always dress flamboyant and you always have makeup on and you're looking glam. That's why we're calling you Bobrisky. Princess cutting Arafa's short was very rude because she was in Arafa's house. Arafa was trying to mediate and then she shut her up. Princess and Arafa start shouting at each other, insulting each other. This one is even worse than the one Princess had with Comfort. I thought they were going to put hands on each other. I thought so too. They shade each other with age. Princess calls Arafa grandma. Arafa says, oh, if Princess gets to her age, she wonder how if she's going to look beautiful like her. So unnecessary and childish. I agree. Princess says Arafa is just chasing clouds. And Arafa goes, in my house chasing clouds? How?
You rest. You're trying to well things up, okay? Don't touch me. I will touch me. I will fucking touch you. Okay, it's okay. Don't touch me. It's okay. Don't touch me. You dare not. Your life. Why not? They're not born you well. Touch me. They're not born you well. Old mama, grandma. Connect your word. Connect your word. I'm proud to be old. I am proud to be old. You look and you look like how you talk to me. Nonsense. Rubbish. Looking for cloud. That's the only word you have.
Cloud chasing, 2 minutes of fame. Me, I am Arafa Ukonga. Stellara, CEO Stellara.
Arafa asked Princess to leave her house. Princess refused to leave. Apparently, Arafa's niece even knows Princess because Arafa's niece and Princess are age mates. So Arafa was shocked, like, this is my niece's mate. How dare you come to my house and insult me? You're just a child. Princess kept calling Arafa names and she still refused to leave and dared Arafa to kick her out of her house or to put her hands on her.
No, don't get out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house right now. Get the fuck out of my house right now. Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house. What do you mean I'm looking for clouds? I'm looking for clouds. My friend, get out. Don't touch me. Get out from my house.
I was so angry in that moment. As I was watching it, I was fuming. I was like, this girl is so... You have so much guts to stay in someone's house and call the person names and refuse to leave. And you're still being loud as you're refusing to leave. You're telling them that they can't tell you. Who are they? Oh no, Princess, no. It was so terrible. So low level, so crass. Arafa even went ahead to call her security to throw Princess out of her house. And when the security came, Princess still stood there, shouting at the guy. You know, I expected the man to carry Princess out. That's what I was waiting for. Was that a man that came in? That was a young Megan. Like Princess called him. No, Arafa, you need better security. You know, Princess laughed at the security guy. It's not even laughed at. She was the one telling the security guard what to do. Even after they walked out, Princess still came back. Shouting. Princess shamefully or shamelessly came back.
Let her out. Yes. Escort her. So
you are a bitch. Let me say try what you did not hear. Listen, this is where it be. You want to find what you're not. You want to find what you're not. How about Princess? Don't Princess, go. No, don't. Okay, Princess, move now. Princess. I don't know since I make this get called low, my sister. Hey, it shocked me. Go first.
Don't touch her.
First.
Look, don't touch her.
You go first. Don't go behind me. Rubbish.
God, that was a disgrace. She should be so embarrassed of herself. So Samantha and Princess go for pedicures together and they start, telling each other their different gists. Samantha's boring gist about her getting drunk and Princess's somewhat interesting gist about the fight that they had with, those 3 ladies at Arafa's house.
Arafa invited me to her house and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That's how we now started talking about the whole Tutu incident. As a matter of fact, I just feel like the whole Tutu incident is just being overplayed.
So, yeah, it seems like cliques are forming right now. Because on this side, we seem to have Samantha, Princess, and Tutu Pie. Exactly. And then the other side, Comfort and Arafa. Now it's to see which side will OJ fall on. Anyway, after that, OJ, the Minister of Happiness herself, meets up with her goddaughter Jaruma. Yeah, at the lunch together, OJ just asks Jaruma, certain things about the night of the lingerie party, tries to lead her and direct her about some things and make her also question herself about how things went that night.
I haven't seen you since the other day. The staycation. What happened? What's wrong?
I just feel like she didn't even let me finish my introduction. She just said she wanted to argue.
Who is she?
The girl with the 8 followers on Instagram.
as a godmother should. I think she did really well. Yes. Comfort is having Tutu over to chat about her mentorship with Tutu. Tutu didn't come over happy. She talks about the gossip and the rumors between the ladies about her being drunk. Comfort tried to clear the air. Tutu says she wasn't drunk, she was lit.
You were not drunk, what were you? I was lit. No, I was lit. That is Tutu Pie 2.0. That was the real Tutu Pie. You're old. Face your motherfucking front.
I mean, how ridiculous. How ridiculous you yourself are fueling this rumor. Because you are drunk, and because you call it something different, you don't want people to say you are drunk, you want them to say you were lit. What is the issue? So after all the arguments and talks, they drink, eat, Tutu still feels unhappy. And she still has bad blood for Comfort. Because while she was eating, she called in her diary camp, she called Comfort a bitter person. And the way she said, oh, she's Mom G.O., like Princess said. She's old, she's a woman. Yeah.
Oh, this is really nice. Thank you. I cook just. I don't have the time.
It's really nice. Ain't no way that bitter person can cook like that. Because cooking happens with love. That girl has no love in her. That woman. I need to stop saying girl. I'm a girl. She's a woman. And when I say woman, I don't mean it in a good way. I mean woman. Gio, that's Mommy Gio that Princess is calling her. That's really her. Gio Kawe.
I'd invited Arafa for golf. Would you like to join us?
Comfort was ahead to invite Tutu for golf. And also to squash the issues she has with the ladies at her fragrance party. So Comfort, Arafa and Tutu Pie meet up for golf, and while they were playing golf, having fun, at this point only Comfort and Tutu Pie were there, and they're dressed in all white. I really like Comfort's outfit, by the way.
Hey!
And then we see a black SUV pull up, a guy jumps out with a gun. Princess comes out from the back wearing red and white, and she's like, this is what security is, baby. This is what they mean when they talk about security.
For my security, honey, because these girls clearly don't know where security is, especially Arafa. So, you know, she's running. Arafa is running things.
And all I'm thinking is, sis,
That's
who
so
invited you? That's so childish. Why are you here? Princess is really a child. I don't know. But that brings us to the end of episode 5, season 1, Real Housewives of Abuja. Please subscribe, like, and share, comment, and engage with this video. Yes. Thank you so much to our lovely viewers and subscribers. Thank you to our new subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.